I have been studying English for 6 months. She used to work at a restaurant before starting her own business. He had been working on his novel for years before finally finishing it. They used to go to the beach every summer when they were kids. I have been to Europe twice. She used to play the violin when she was younger. He had been living in Japan for a year before moving back to the United States. They used to play soccer together every weekend. I have been feeling sick for a few days. She used to live in Paris and speaks fluent French. He had been saving money for a new car for months before finally buying it. They used to go camping in the mountains every summer. I have been working at my current job for 3 years. She used to take dance lessons when she was a child. He had been training for the marathon for months before it was cancelled. They used to have a pet cat, but it passed away. I have been practicing yoga for 2 years. She used to be a vegetarian, but now she eats meat occasionally. He had been studying for the exam for weeks before getting a good grade. They used to go to the movies every Friday night. I have been trying to learn how to play the guitar. She used to work for a fashion magazine before becoming a freelance writer. He had been working for the company for 10 years before getting a promotion. They used to live in a small apartment, but now they have a house. I have been dreaming of traveling the world for years. I am going to the grocery store to buy some food. He is reading a book in the park. She was watching a movie at home. I am feeling tired after a long day at work. He is playing basketball with his friends. She was cooking dinner for her family. I am learning how to play the guitar. He is studying for his final exams. She was talking to her friend on the phone. I am trying to eat healthier. He is listening to music on his headphones. She was taking a nap on the couch. I am planning a trip to Europe next year. He is working on a project for his job. She was knitting a sweater for her daughter. I am practicing my Spanish speaking skills. He is fixing the engine of his car. She was playing with her cat in the garden. I am writing a book about my travels. He is watching a soccer game on TV. She was doing yoga in her living room. I am teaching English as a second language. He is designing a website for his business. She was reading a bedtime story to her children. I am running a marathon next month. He is painting a landscape in his studio. She was baking cookies for her coworkers. I am creating a new recipe for a vegan dish. He is learning how to code in Python. She was writing a letter to her grandmother. She always arrives on time. I never forget to set my alarm. She always has a positive attitude. I never skip my morning coffee. She always helps others in need. I never leave dirty dishes in the sink. She always finishes her assignments early. I never procrastinate on important tasks. She always takes the time to listen. I never miss my daily workout. She always brings homemade treats to the office. I never go to bed without brushing my teeth. She always finds a solution to problems. I never leave the house without my keys. She always volunteers for community events. I never leave grocery shopping until the last minute. She always keeps a tidy workspace. I never ignore emails from my boss. She always greets everyone with a smile. I never skip my evening walk. She always remembers birthdays. I never eat fast food. She always has a book in her bag. I never forget to water my plants. She always makes time for family. I never underestimate the power of a good nap. She always sends handwritten thank you notes. I never go a day without checking my email. She always stays calm under pressure. I never watch horror movies alone. She always finishes what she starts. I never skip a chance to learn something new. She always takes the stairs instead of the elevator. I never leave unread messages on my phone. She always finds joy in small things. I never leave dirty laundry on the floor. She always has a backup plan. I never ignore warnings from my computer. She always encourages others to do their best. I never forget to say, please, and, thank you. She always brings a positive energy to the room. I never skip my morning stretches. She always follows through on her promises. I never underestimate the importance of a good night's sleep. She always appreciates a good sunset.